Hello everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and today we are going to do a video on making some of these beautiful resined, this one is actually going to be turned into a brooch, but I have to find a pin to put on the back of it. I have to find my box of pins. But today what we're going to do is we're just going to make the base of these. Some will be pendants. It will go as it goes, and we'll just kind of decide as we go. But look at this one, how gorgeous that one is too. I just love these, and I love working with bezels in general, like this one. Look at how gorgeous this one is. It's got a little glue string going across it, but that I'll be able to get out. I just don't want to mess with it right now necessarily. So here's another one that is in purples. And this one is just one of my tags that I shrunk down to a small size and turned it into something that I could put in one of my bezels. So aren't those gorgeous, you guys? And over here you'll see I have some stuff ready to rock and roll, so we'll decide which ones we're going to do. Honestly, I was thinking today I would probably do these two, but I would really love to do this ballerina one over here. And since I've already done one with her here, and I did a lady in this one, I think these two I'm going to put aside for later. I am going to make these two, but not today. And this one, I'm not sure, so we'll just kind of put these three out here and see how quickly we can go. How's that sound? I will be truthful with you guys. I did a video yesterday on these two here, so I do have a video on the making of these. However, that video doesn't have the final completed pieces in it. I just ran plumb out of time, and the video was just getting longer and longer, and I was just trying to figure out how I was going to do this, that, and the other, especially on this one, because I wasn't sure. And so it just took me a lot more time than I had planned on. So I did what I did. And like the butterflies that are on these, look at these beautiful little butterflies. My friend Robin sent those to me. And those are so pretty. They're like a perfect size. And their wings go up just at the perfect angle. And I just love these little butterflies. I believe she got them on Temu, and I'm going to ask her because I think I really have to have some more of these. I had ordered some butterflies on Temu, and I was thinking I was getting these kind, and I didn't. I got some that were not what I was anticipating. So I was kind of bummed out about that because they felt more plasticky, and you know, these are just beautiful. These look just amazing on everything I put them on. So and I'm gonna run out of them, I know it, and I don't want that to happen. So I need to figure out which ones are the ones that I want and order some. That string of glue is just gonna drive me insane. I'll get it off there later. So actually we're gonna set these three aside. And we will again show them at the end of the video. I wanted to show you guys this too. My husband is making these little soap dishes out of cedar, and we have a friend that actually sells like trendy soaps, and he actually makes them. They're man soaps. And anyway, Jeff was thinking he would make these and see if he'd like to go in kind of on a little bit of a partnership and sell these soap dishes out of cedar as well. So you know that most people, if they're going to put any wood in a bathroom at all, you put cedar. So this is what they look like. Oh my God, they are just gorgeous, you guys. Look at that wood. I mean, and then he's going to make some with a square-ish thing in the middle for the square soaps, and then some with the oval for oval soaps. So yeah, we'll be doing both kinds. But I'm also going to be putting some of these in my Etsy shop, and I wanted to get your opinion. We need opinions, you guys. What do you guys think of these? I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and it feels amazing. It's so soft and smooth, and I just love them. I love them, love them, love them. So, I wanted to show that to you guys, and I wanted to show you too. Look what I have another one of. You guys know I did an altered tin, and I did one of these. I buy these at where I work, and I buy them for my husband. So I had these two little tins. I made the first one, and it is already sold, so it's gone. But I'm going to be making another one of these, and I'm super excited. And I have all of my little filigrees in here right now, so it's serving a purpose for me until I decide to empty it out and alter it. So I just wanted to show you guys I got another one of those tins. So the first things first, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to cut these two out. And this one is already cut out and ready to go. It's cut to size. These little frames have an inset on the back, and I just cut these down to fit right inside that inset, just like that. And then I put tape on the back. And then these, I'm going to cut to the size of the circle, and then I'm going to cut them down a little bit more so that I can also tape the back side of these. So we're going to grab a pair of scissors here. Hopefully these scissors will work well. And we're going to put it on there just the way we want it. And these I got from my friend Sherry. And what these are is they are, let me see if I can find the packaging for one of them. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. Now, my Dollar Tree did not have them, but you get them. They're push to start rhinestone bling. So they go around your starter in your car for the push button starters. And they have them in all colors. They've got them in clear, they've got them in blue and pink, I know for sure. And I don't know what, if any, other colors they have, but I do know the clear, pink, and blue, and it's Dollar Tree stuff. So, yeah, so you guys need to get some of these. They're great if you're trying to learn to work with resin. They are really fun to work with, and you could think of the possibilities, you guys, of the things you could put photos of your kids and make keychains. I mean, seriously, they are awesome. So I couldn't wait to do something with them. I've had them for a little bit longer than I normally would have waited, but I had so many projects to do in between that I hadn't gotten to them yet. But I have been excited to do this video. So I'm not gonna get her legs in this one, but see, in this one, you're actually gonna see her entire body in this one. So because I was able, she's long and not short and squatty, so the only thing I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get her arms and her beautiful dress, and unfortunately that, unless I squatted her down a little bit more, I could have probably, let's see, I have another one of her over here. I don't know if I made this it's a little bit squattier. Maybe one of these will be better. At least you'll see some of her legs. Yeah, actually, that works pretty good. You can see at least part of her legs in this one. And the lines come over to right here, but that's okay because I'm going to put a butterfly in it. So I'm going to put that one aside. And that one's cut out. Let's cut out this one. Just like that. Do this the quick way. And get as much as I can of her in there. And I want to get some of those beautiful, beautiful flowers as well. And I think right about there is going to be perfect. If I go more, let's see. I want to see her hand up at the top too though, because she's got it going in a really pretty direction. So I'm going to cut it right there. Try and hold on to it, keep it in place. And this is not going to be perfectly round, you guys, so don't even worry about that with your first cuts, because you can round it out. We're going to actually end up cutting it smaller anyway, so that part of the metal is showing, so that we can tape, put a piece of tape behind it and keep it down when we're resining it. So that's going to prevent, see how crooked that is? It's very crooked. So we're going to round it out now and sort of shrink it down a little bit. And it's going to be perfect. And again, I want this to be smaller than the ring, but not so small that it falls into the middle of the ring. Although that really wouldn't be so bad, because then I could just put it in there and put the tape behind it and set it down on the tape, and it would actually fit absolutely perfectly. But you and I both know that cutting a perfect circle is not easy, and then I might have bits where some of it is, hold on, I have to see this. Some of it is not covered, and then I might have air in between, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want that either. So I need to cut some more off the bottom, because I've got it right there is where I want it at the top. And the bottom is still hanging over quite a bit. And then this side, that side's looking pretty good. Right here is a spot where I can tell I need to cut it a little bit. So we're just gonna go like that and just keep inching it over. Don't cut too much off at a time. Be patient, because you might have to cut several times. That's okay. So that's where I've got it, and I do have metal poking out all the way around. So I think I'm going to be happy with that. It looks like the bottom, I still need to cut a little bit more off the bottom, so I'm gonna do that. A little bit more off this side. Okay. And I have a piece of tape here. Let's see if I've got this okay. Okay. And that is exactly where I want it. Now, if I can only keep it stable when I move my fingers. And you know what? It might not be perfect, you guys. That's okay. We're still going to see, you know, the image. So it's going to be fine. I just am trying to get as much in of certain parts of it as I can. Now, I have to be careful when I put this tape down, because I do want it to be right where it's at. And so I don't want to lift it or move it while I'm taping it. And I just moved it a little bit. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that on, and that's what I should have done in the first place, is just put that down on the tape and then done this part. just like that. Okay, and I'm going to press it down really hard, and yes, the tape is touching the metal all the way around. So that one is all set. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one, and this one doesn't need quite as much cutting, oddly enough. I did pretty good on this one. It's not round, but it's still pretty good. As far as size is concerned. And I love this angel image. I just love this. I did a memory box with this image, and it turned out so beautiful. I love the colors and everything. I just love it. So we're going to put it like that. And I'm just going to cut a little bit more off the bottom, just so that the tape can be in the right place. Okay, I think I got enough cut off. And this way, if I do these both together, and I'm actually going to pop a piece of tape on this one as well. While I'm here, I might as well do it. Let me position this, and I do have one missing rhinestone on this one. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that because I'm going to be putting things around the edge, and right there is going to go a little tiny little cherub angel is going to go on there. I think that's what I'm going to end up putting there. That's kind of what my initial choice was. So that's where I want that to go. And let me get my piece of tape, and actually I may have to get another piece of tape. I had some over here the other day, but I think I might need one more piece of tape. Oh, and that one stayed exactly in place. So we're just going to go ahead and tape it down. Just like that. And press, press, press. And I'm going to be right back, you guys. I'm going to go grab one more piece of tape. Okay, you guys, I forgot to tell you, I do have my resin here, and then I have a little container here that I also have resin in. And I've got the two different resins for different purposes. It's the same resin in both containers. It's just one is for one purpose and the other is for another purpose. So let's go ahead, and the first thing we're going to do, and we might as well just do all of these at the same time. There's no reason not to, since we've got them all in front of us. We're going to put resin, a layer of resin in each one of these. We're going to use this, and I have my handy dandy torch for bubbles. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, and I'm just going to sort of swirl this resin around, trying not to get too many bubbles in at this point. And we're going to do one layer of resin thin at a time, and then we're going to put a second layer of resin. My favorite resin is this UV Resin Hard. It is thin, and it cures quickly, and it cures very clear and very, very nicely. Very nicely. This one over here, I am putting a little more resin in because I'm going to just try and do the whole thing in one pour. I did that on this one, and it came out really nicely. Or actually, I think I did that on this one, and this one came out super nicely. It domed perfectly. So I want to try and do that with this one as well. The other ones are a bit bigger, so I'm going to take one of my Q-tips here. The other ones are a little bit bigger, and I want to be able to try and get as few bubbles as I can. And if I put a little less resin in them, I think I can keep them from bubbling a little bit better. And this one has nice straight edges, as you can see, and I've got it, and it looks like it's got a beautiful dome in the middle of it. So I'm going to take my torch here, if I can get it to light. There we go. Sometimes that first light takes a little bit of time. And this kind of thins it down a little bit and makes it makes the bubbles pop. And then these two, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure this layer, and then I will pour the other layer and cure it. I don't like having to do that because it just takes more time, but at the same time, I just don't want it to be any layer to be too thick. And this is the best way for me to be able to pop those bubbles and not have a bunch of bubbles that sink to the bottom. And I'm just going right up to the edges here and pushing it against the edges like that. Pop that over there, and we're going to use our torch again. I probably need to put some more butane in my I know I had a napkin here. I need to put some more butane in my little torch there. And I think that's why it's taking a little bit longer to catch. Okay, I wanted to get that little drop of resin off of this one. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I've got my lamp off to the side, and I'm going to drop all three of these under my lamp very carefully and very stably. There's that one. I want it to sit perfectly straight. We don't want to get it all cockeyed and draining to one edge or anything like that. So and that's why I'm not turning my lamp on until I get them all in there. But the problem is every time I stick my hand in there, for some reason it lights up. It says, oh, it's time to light up. And it lights up for just a second, but that's all it takes for it to start the curing process and to get something all wonky and have the resin at an unlevel point. So want to show you while we're waiting for that. I've put it under there for 90 seconds. These are some of the other kinds of bezels that you can use, you guys. This one it's a swivel bezel, so you can put something in both sides of this one. Isn't that cute? And then I've got some of these ovals like this. And these are nice little charms. So I've got that style, and I've gotten a few of them in Happy Mail, you guys. So I've got some really, really pretty ones. My friend Melba has sent me some. I've got them from various places, but I've got big ones like this, which I can't wait to do something in one of these as well. This is not really a bezel. This was a pin, but I'm going to use it to create something and put an image behind there. But it's got the little cherub off to the side, and I think this would be really pretty to do something with. And then I've got this one, which I absolutely love, and this one actually has spaces in it where you could add rhinestones and things like that. It's kind of got it all mapped out for you. This one, look at how beautiful that is. And that's a nice big one. And then this is just a little buckle piece that I found that somebody had sent me in Happy Mail. So I could take and put an image in there. So anything that looks like it could be used to do resin work, I'm game. And then I've got a couple more of these here. I've got 2 more of those, and those I'll be saving for something special. And that one I've already shown you. And here's a pretty little round one. And I like these vintagey looking ones. I really like that bronzy color, but I also am prone to silver over gold in most cases. And then here's a few more. So these here are almost like a very pale gold, and I really like the color gold those are. If it's like a pale gold like that, I'm in. And then this one's just silver. But yeah, so I've been going through my stuff, and I am trying to get my craft room more in order. So I've been going through my stuff, and I'm finding little treasures along the way, and I'm super excited about it because now I've got all these things that I'm coming up with. You know, my brain is on overtime trying to come up with different ways to use these. I'm sorry, I'm probably shaking you guys because I've got my hands on the table. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, super cool. These would be cool to use with these vintagey ones too, because they kind of match that whole brassy look there. So, or bronze, I'm sorry, bronze. And then I also have some little keys that we're probably going to use in these that we've got going today. And these were actually, I had painted them white, and because I was going to do something shabby chic with them. And then when I started doing these projects, I took some black and brown paint and I went over them and kind of dry brushed them. And so you can see a little bit of the white. Well, it makes them look rusty. So, and then these two are still white. But I'm running out. I only have a couple of these tiny ones left. I don't have many of those left. And then here we've just got some different charms and things. Then I took out so that we can, with the silver ones, the rhinestone ones or the car starter pieces, I've got some of these other little pieces that can be used as like at the tops of them to put your chain through. So I've got those. I've got that one is gorgeous. I've got just a whole bunch. Look at this one. This one's got the little birds at the top. And this is made, this I bought many years ago. These, and I think this was one of mine from the stuff that I had. I had this one. I had this one. And I had bought a whole bunch of these, or I had actually gotten them from BB Craft. And they sent me those so that I would do videos on some of their stuff so that I could kind of give them some reviews on their products. And so I was doing videos, and these were one of the things that I got, and I just love them. And I had them put away and came across those the other day too. So I was super excited when I saw those. So we may use a couple of those. Okay. So, and then I also took out, I made a few dangles here. That was already made. And I used a couple of beads. My friend Judy sent me some stuff. We did a swap. I haven't sent her package yet. I'm finishing packing that up. But she sent me a couple. These are just a couple of the things she sent me, and I pulled them out because I wanted to use a couple of the beads and things that she had in here. So I got this little heart from her, this glass one, these little green beads, which are these, and I was desperately in need for some tiny beads, and voila, her package came in today, and I was super excited. And there's some little tiny flowers in here that I think I might use too. In one of these. So these dangles I made ahead of time. I wanted to have them done so that I wasn't wasting time making dangle charms. I'll have to do a separate video where we make some dangle charms, I think. So we've got these all ready to go. So let's just pull all three of them out from under the lamp. So there we go. You can see it's got the resin. Let's see if you can see the shine. It should be there. There it is. So you can see the resin is cured over the outside of these. Look at how pretty and how perfectly it came out. It's perfectly straight. And then this one has a beautiful, beautiful dome over the front. See that? You can see how the shine goes. That tells you it's got a really, really nice doming over the top. So that came out perfect. I don't have to do anything else to the resin on this one. These two, however, are going to get another layer. So we're going to quickly put another layer in these, and then we'll cure it. We don't need a lot, just a little, because we don't want to over resin, because then it'll start going over the edge, and then you'll start getting lumpy bumpies on the outer edge because of those rhinestones and things, and it won't look good. It won't look like it's finished glass, and that's what you want it to look like. You want it to look like glass on the top. So we're going to get our little Q-tip, and I'll push this to the edges, and we'll make sure that it's enough. I'm not as worried about these ones doming. I really, really, really wanted this one domed though, the thin one, because of the way that it's made. So, but these ones, if it gets a flat look on the top, if it domes nicely, I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. And that would probably look even better. I don't know. I'm trying to look at this and see. It looks like maybe I am going to get a nice dome on this. I just don't want it to go over these edges and look bad. But I do want it to go all the way up to the edge. And what I'm trying to do right now is I'm just trying to get a good look. Here we go. Oops, sorry you guys. I have a little tiny flashlight. Don't ask me where I got it because I don't remember. I think I got it in some Happy Mail. But look at that. It's just a little, I might have bought it at one of my dollar stores, but if I push the button, see? So if I can take that and sort of skim that across the top and see the edges, I can maybe assure myself that it is resined properly. And light is your friend if you can get it to shine just right across the top of it. Okay. I think that one's good. And this one's just sitting here, and it's gradually by itself sort of running to the edges. Very slowly. Oh boy, there goes my dog. I need to go check on her real quick. Okay, so I am going to torch these. Get the bubbles out. And I'm going to take this little toothpick, go along the edge here, because I really want to make sure that it looks good all the way around. That one looks good. This one I keep feeling like there's this one spot. That the resin just feels like it's not touching the side. Right here. It could be that I actually pulled it too far over. That could very well be it. Okay, they look good. And I don't see any bubbles, so I'm going to put these under the lamp again. And get those cured. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to pause you guys and I'm gonna go check on my dog. Okay. I'm a little upset right now, you guys. And if I start to cry during this video, it's because this happened. And this is why you never leave anything out where a dog can get a hold of it. She destroyed my box. Not the sides. I'm just gonna cry. Oh my word. I love my dog so much, but she's outside for the day now. Not only this, she got another thing, and I had it up on a table away. This is a little lamp. The little lamp that I did, she destroyed it. It's gone. It's dust in the wind. I caught her outside with them. She took them out her doggy door and she had already done this much damage. So this is salvageable. I can salvage this because she only got stuff off the top. There's a couple of little wood chips here, but that's okay. I can fix that. Or grass, pieces of grass. I think that's what that is. But I can fix that. But I'm frustrated. Darn it. Anyway, so that's what my dog was doing, and that's why you guys will notice I go check on her on a regular basis, because I never know what she's going to get a hold of, because nothing is sacred. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm so upset. Deep breath, Carol, deep breath. It's my fault. I left him where she could get a hold of him. It's my fault. So I know she's a puppy, and so I have to give her that. But I'll tell you what, it doesn't hurt any less. Oh. Okay. Let's get into our video. We're going to do this, and I know never to leave anything else on that table. I can't even leave them. I have a high dining room table, like a high one. It's not a regular size, it's high. And she has gotten up there and gotten a hold of things that she shouldn't. And I stopped putting anything up there. And then I had another table that I put them on, and that's where she took them off of. And I had gotten to a point where I was actually putting her outside whenever I would craft or do a video, because I have to close the door because she can't come in my craft room because she'll get a hold of my crafting supplies. But I should have known. Okay, so anyway, let's just get to working. I will salvage the tin, and you know, maybe we'll do a salvage video. And I'll show you how I fix it. The problem is I have no more of those beautiful blue flowers, and yeah, so darn it. Darn it, darn it. And I had to very quickly take that out of my Etsy shop. I hadn't put the little lamp in there yet. At least I don't think I did. I don't see it in there. So yeah, I think we're okay with the lamp. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Sherry, about the little lamp. I hope you didn't pay a bundle for that thing. I feel so terrible. Dogs. I never had a dog like this before that stole things and chewed them up. I've never had a dog like that, and I usually have had little dogs. I've had big dogs too. I've had both. And I never had a dog that did what this dog does, and so it's hard for me. And I don't like leaving her outside. I think that can be cruel, especially with the heat that we're having right now. But she's out there. Hold on, I have to make sure she's got water out there. Okay, Abigail, you didn't do your job today. She's watching me, she's not watching Holly. Okay, I had to give her some water, so all right, let's move on, you guys. You know, things happen. Life happens. And it's not that bad. I just feel I feel worse for the fact that Sherry gave me that little lamp to alter. And I was so excited about that lamp. I was so excited about it. And it's gone. And that little lamp was a lot of work for such a little project. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. So what we're going to do next is we've got these all done, nicely resined, and they look beautiful, nice and glassy on the top. So no bubbles. I don't see a single bubble in these, which excites me. And we're going to pull the tape off of the back, and you can see it's not pulling off the image, just like that. And the next one, there we go. And it's pulling some of the paper, but that's okay. It doesn't hurt the image when it does that. And this one. So now we're all ready with all three. We can do whatever we want. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this little angel one first. I've got things picked out. I made this dangle for the angel because I thought the colors were perfect. And maybe that, or that. I like that one. I think that looks pretty. Actually, both of them look pretty. But I have to save something for these other ones too. So let's see. I think I'm going to go with darker, maybe something darker on this one. So maybe I'll save that for this one. And that. And we can take this because it's sort of, well, no, it doesn't match that. Oh, doggone it. Maybe we'll take those two there and put these two here, because these two kind of are okay together. They work. I don't know. You know what? Maybe we don't need that one there. Because these three all have silver eye pins, and this one has a bronze one. That's why I did that one in bronze. So that's okay. So the one thing we are going to do for sure is we definitely want one of our little cherub angels on there. Oh, I did this one too. That one's cute. And that one's done in the bronze. I mean, I know this is silver, and what I could do is I could go silver on those two and maybe do this on here, but I really do like that green bit on this one, and I think it goes just fine even with the bronze pieces, because this is silver, so this is just, we'll call it a mixed metal piece. And then that one, and then maybe that one, and then these two over here. So we'll kind of go maybe with that. We'll see. I have other stuff too. Actually, I probably want to put one of these bronze keys with this one. I don't know. We'll see. But I do have several little bits and pieces that we can, you know, use in any way we choose. That would be pretty kind of on there too. We could use a little white key on this one. That's cute. And I like this lovely heart for the ballerina. So we've got some bits and pieces here. So the next thing that we want to do though, and I think I want to use this one with the little birds on it, we're going to put that on the back, and that's going to be our top hanger. So it's just going to go from the back. We're not going to put it to the front. It's going to go to the back, and the birds are going to be sitting right on the top of our little charm. So that makes it very easy for me to put this in, as long as I've got it at the top and I've got it in the right spot. The birds will go just above that piece, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to put a dot of hot glue back here and press that down. And just kind of let that get cured, and then I'll check it from the front to make sure it's straight the way I want it. We'll let that cure. And then on this one, I'm thinking this would be gorgeous. Yes, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. So on this one, what we're going to do is we're going to resin this on here. I'm going to put just a dot of hot glue right there in the middle. And I'm going to make sure I have it exactly where I want it, just like that. And that one, since it can go on the front, makes it a whole lot easier for me to know exactly where to put it. So that's what that one's going to look like. Isn't that pretty? Let's see. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Okay, so that's going to go there. This one is on there, so I'm just going to look at it, and it's a little off. So we're going to redo that. I had the birds kind of lopsided, so yeah, we don't want that. We want them to be both at the same level. And a little bit up from the charm. Okay, that right there is perfect. The question is, can I get it on there perfect to stay in that position? that's good. Okay. Maybe not. I had it off a little bit again. I'm just going to heat up this glue back here. Push that down on there again. I guess that didn't work. Here's what I need to do. I need to look at it from the back side. I can see the birds. I just don't want to resin this down unless I know it's exactly right. Yeah, I'm just not getting it, you guys. The other thing I could do is I could nip this right below the birds and I could put them on the front. You know what? That's what we're going to do. I kind of like that. I didn't even think about that. We're going to nip it right below the birds. Whoops. And that way I don't have all that metal on the back side, making it look funky. Cut that right there. And there, now we've got just the two birds, and it'll sit more like this one does on the front. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. Okay, so now to get it, it's gonna go, and these birds are gonna sit on the front of it now instead of up higher. I want them on the rhinestones. And here's what I'm going to do, you guys. I think this will be, well, no, I'm going to need to glue it down first because it's going to want to twist a little bit if I don't. So we're just going to put it right there. And that looks really good. And the glue is not, there's not much glue on there, and it's just going to hold it long enough for me to get the resin to cure on this and hold it down. So that's what our goal is here. This one doesn't really need anything, although, I mean, it would be pretty, you know, if I wanted to add something to the top of it, you know, I could take and, you know, put one of these up there, but it's already decorative up here, so I really don't need to do that. What I do need to do, though, is I do need to put a jump ring on there so that I can hang it from something if I want to. I'm going to put, let's see, what size jump ring do we want? I think this should be good. Either that or that. Let me take my pliers. I'm going to put that on there. And this, I don't have a chain or anything to go on this. And this would definitely need like a bronzy chain. I do not have a bronze chain. So I am not going to go any further than that for the hanging portion of this particular pendant. It's going to be a pendant. So just know that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pull you guys in a little bit closer, not too close. Just about there. so that you can see what I'm doing on these as I go. So, first what we're going to do is we're going to resin these two pieces on. And that's what the purpose of having this resin here is for, is so that I can dip into this, and this is actually one of my resin molds. And it's okay that I'm using it this way, because all I have to do is, I will actually probably use this resin that's in there and make something out of this heart when I'm done. But even if I wasn't going to, I could easily cure this resin. I couldn't think of what I was trying to say. I can easily cure the resin and pull it out of there. And I'm just trying to get that resin to kind of go through all the little holes and openings in that so that it holds down. And we're going to get it behind there, right back there. And I'm going to pop that under my light. And what I want to do is I kind of want to have it sitting up at an angle. So I'm going to pop something in there. I'll just use these pliers here and put it up at an angle and start curing it. And then we'll work on this one. And very carefully, because we know this just has a tiny bit of hot glue on it. And we're just gonna pop our resin underneath there, all around those little birds. Get a nice little, let's say kind of a blob behind the birds. Between the circle and the holder. Okay, there we go. That was easy peasy, and I'm going to set that up just like the other one under my lamp. I'm going to hit the lamp one more time and let it go another 90 seconds. And then this one, let's start adding some goodies. I think we're actually going to be able to get these all three done. If I work like this and keep going in the right direction, we'll be able to get them all three done. And Lord knows I need something else to think about other than my beautiful stuff that just got destroyed. Okay, so we'll put that on. We'll put the key behind it. And oh wait, I think that's for the other one. I think these, I'm going to put this silver heart on this one, and I want to put this, I'm okay with having a little bit of silver in there, so I'm going to put the lovely charm first. I'm going to put this dangle second. And that I'm going to save. I might put that towards the top, and we're going to put the key behind that, and we're just going to put all three of those down at the bottom of this one. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Very pretty. And then this, I think, let's see if I put that on there. Yeah, that'll hang. Okay, that's a small clock, so I'm thinking it won't hang down too long, hopefully. So if I put it through this one, it's kind of, let's see. Oh, it kind of is hanging down right on her face. I wonder if I put it off to the side. I don't know if I can get this to go through that hole, but I might be able to if I enlarge it, if that is possible. The hole to the side there. I did this yesterday and it actually worked, but I used a different jump ring. It was a little silver one and it was quite a bit thinner than this jump ring that I'm using today. So I'm thinking maybe if I go a little bit longer, maybe, just maybe, I can get this to go through there. Let's see, keep your fingers crossed. Oh, I lost my grip. Trying not to get any fingerprints on my ballerina on the front side of this, because right now it takes a little while for these to really 100% cure, and so if you touch it too much on the front, it will still have a little bit of stickiness to it with certain resins. Some of my resins, I find that does not happen. And see, what I'm going to do is I've got this hanging off the side, but I'm actually going to resin that to the side so that it's not covering our ballerina. I love it on there, and I think it looks great, but I also think it needs to be pinned down. So the best way I know to do that is to put just a dot of resin and to pop that under my lamp. And there we go. So now we've got these done and ready. And you can see those are on there well. So we're good. Try not to touch the front of those right now, because they're the same thing goes with them. Now, you see this does not have anything to hang from. So I have other charms that I can use to hang them from. I don't know if here they are. I think I'm going to use these because they're small. I mean, I could just use this on the bottom of this too to match the other one. But I just don't want to use those all up. I want to be able to use these on some other ones as well. But it sure does look pretty on there. Oh my. Or I could take this, which is also pretty. I can cut off this hole at the top, and I can put this one here. I really feel like I think I have to go with this one down here. And you see, I left the holes. I meant to say this. I left the holes on this one right here at the edges. We're going to put some rhinestones in there. So that's why I left that hole, those two holes. Just so you know. I don't know if you guys even noticed that, but I just wanted to let you know that that's what I was doing there. Little bit of hot glue and get this in the center. Make sure they line up and press. Okay, so that looks really good. So now we're going to pop some resin on there, just like we did the other one. I should have just put the bottom one on this at the same time, but I didn't know what I was going to use at the time, so had I thought of it, I would have. Okay, so I think we got plenty on that. I'm going to fill those little spots right there. And we're going to pop that back up on that little stand, and now we've got this, and that's nicely resined on there. So, I think that looks really, really pretty. I do have some lace bows that I created. This one I intended to go on this one, but look, it looks a little bit big. Now, it was going to go to the top, but that was before I decided I was going to use those little birds, and so it definitely is not going up there and covering those birds. I could put it to the bottom, but I don't know about you guys. I kind of feel like that's really big and bulky and not great. I could take, this was going to go on one too. I don't know, you guys. I don't know that I'm going to use the lace on these round ones. This one is one I made the other day, and it wasn't going to be used on these. I'd had these two that I made. You know, I am going to put the little cherub over here. I don't know if I'm going to use this one. This is the one blowing a kiss. Or this one just has something in her hands. I don't know which one I like better. I kind of like the one blowing a kiss, I think. Yeah, I think I like that one. So we are going to put that on there. So let's just go ahead, and with that, I'm going to use E6000. Now, if I use E6000 on this, you guys know it's going to stay on there no problem. It's going to have no problem coming off of there and getting lost or anything like that. I'm going to put a decent amount just to cover up that little section. And I'm going to pop her right over the top there. And I want to make sure she's facing the right way. Just like that. Okay. And this one, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I feel like I have to do something to, oh, you know what I do have? Judy, in our little swap, she did send me some of these teeny tiny flowers. Like that, and I have some teeny tiny pearls that I could use. I'm gonna look and see which ones I like the best. Let me grab 2 of those. And I know I shouldn't be using these yet because I haven't sent her package yet. It's going out. It's actually gonna go out tomorrow. So I think those would be pretty. And then I have teeny tiny little pearls. Where are they? I'm going to use the ones actually that are over here. I'm getting caught up on stuff. And these are just some little pearls that are in with some flowers that that I got from my friend Robin. These little pink flowers. And I'm going to pop those right over there. Because I don't think I'm going to use those. And these, you know what? I'm going to pop these in with these little rhinestones because these little pearls will roll away so easy. I've got a little tray over here with some stuff that I took out specifically in case I needed to use them for these. So, let's see. So here's what I was thinking. I don't know if I want to put these like maybe to the bottom, like that. I think that looks gorgeous with a couple of pearls on the inside and then maybe even some pearls around the outside here and there. So I think that's what I'm going to do with those. And then I also have this that I think is absolutely gorgeous. Let me pull the chain off of it. Oh, you guys, I just can't get what that dog did out of my mind. And I don't dare tell my husband what she did because he'll have a fit. That sort of came apart there. That didn't work out so well. I was thinking about using that on here, but you know what? I think it's too big anyway. I'm going to fix that though, for sure. Yeah, that's too big. So, put that in there. All right, let's do our flowers. Get a little bit of resin on there. We're going to resin our flowers down. So you'll see in some places I'll use resin, in other places I'll use E6000. And I could use either one for these flowers. I just am choosing to use my resin. And that's where the little tiny pearls are going to go. So I'm going to try and grab those with my rhinestone picker and pop a little tiny pearl in each of those little flowers. Pretty, pretty. And then I'm going to pop some resin over here. And there. And there. Just a little bit. We don't need a lot. And there. And we're going to put some pearls in those little spots. Let go. I don't think that's getting into the resin. Okay. Because when they get in the resin, they just stick right down. And here we have a teeny tiny little pearl right in the middle. And one here. And I think I need some more resin over here. Right there. And that one. And let's see if we can find another teeny tiny one. I think all the ones that are in here are, that's okay. They're bubbles and not pearls, so we'll just go the next size up. Uh-oh, where'd that pearl go? I dropped it and I don't see where it went. Okay, let's grab another one. Not going to waste time. If I have to grab some more out of the bag, I will. Okay. And that one. Oops. And I'm out of pearls. Okay, let's get our little baggie here and get some more. I was thinking there was way more pearls in there than there were. Well, they just went all over my hand there. Okay. Alright, so let's get... Now we've got some teeny tiny ones. That one didn't stick. Oh my goodness. These are very hard for me to see. Now, why did you do that? I'm gonna guess there's probably not enough resin there. Because usually when you put these down and there's resin there, it's gonna sit on there and it's not gonna move. You don't have any problem getting it to stay. Okay, and we're gonna just be on the safe side on this one and add some more resin. Okay, so let's go with this one. And this one. And that one. Okay, so lots of pretty pearls in there. That looks really pretty. Okay, let's see, now what? Oh, I want to put some rhinestones in there. So let's just real quick, I want to use some of these. And I'm just dumping these into another little holder here. Right there. We'll just switch those out. And let's see, we want some, I think I'm going to put one there, there, and let's see, there, and there, and there. There, I think I'm going to put a little grouping. I might do that there too. Okay. So, first and foremost, let's, oops, already dropped it. And these are like multicolored ones. I wouldn't call them AB rhinestones, but they've got like the green and pink, but the darker shades. It's a little different than the light colored AB rhinestones. You might still call these AB rhinestones, I'm not sure. But they're super pretty. I love these. Put one that size there. And one there. Just like that. And then we're going to get some teeny tiny ones. Let's see. I think I'll put one on each side of that, but we don't have, again, enough resin there. Sometimes you just don't know what you're going to do till you start moving things around and adding things, and then you decide, okay, I need to put something else here or there. And we'll make sure we have enough back there. Okay. Now let's get these on there. One there. One there. And that's exactly how I want those to be. And one there. And there. So those seem to be matching up nicely. All right. Oh, I've got another spot right there. And we're gonna pop a big one, whoops, a big one in the middle. And we're gonna get two tiny ones on the sides of that. And these rhinestones just give everything just that sense of like elegance. They really, really do. I love them. These tiny ones are going to go right in the centers there. 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 And there. Oh, that looks gorgeous, you guys. Oh my word, it's so pretty. I don't know what that is. Something stuck on there. Okay, and I think I'm going to also put one little tiny rhinestone right on the center between the hands of the clock. Right there. That looks gorgeous, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. You know what? I see one more spot. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I keep adding them. I still have to put them in these holes right here. I almost forgot about those. Right there. And right there. And let's quickly get those in there. There. Oops, where'd that one go? Right there. So you can just go there. And There. And then I was going to drop a little drop right there and right there. I am so excited about this one, you guys. Oh my word, am I ever excited about this. It's going to be so gorgeous. Right there. Okay, I'm going to pop this under our UV lamp. Oh, you know what? One more. I'm sorry, you guys. I just realized I do want to put one on this heart. Let's see if I can get it sitting the right way. I definitely wanted one or two on this heart. So I'm going to put one right there and one down there. Because I want something down here to kind of match with the rest of the piece. And I think those little rhinestones will help kind of pull it together. So pretty. So, so pretty. Now if I can just keep those from falling off before the lamp gets them. I'm going to try and hold it for a second before I put it down. Oh, goodness. So what do? I drop it. All right, I'm putting it down. I don't think anything fell off of it. I think it had actually gotten cured enough. Okay, that one's ready. And again, we're going to go with the rhinestones, and I'm going to use those same rhinestones just because I love them. I'm going to pop a few more of that size out. And I need to get me some more of these because they don't give you a lot of each. This is all different ones. I don't want to use red, and I don't want to use the regular AB rhinestones. I've got plenty of those in other stuff. So I want to use my unique rhinestones in these. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put one right there at the top. And right there at the bottom. And then one in between those little guys. I don't know that I'm going to put too much on this one because it really just doesn't need it. And I think I'm using the small ones. Okay, so my husband just let the dog in and he's babying her because he doesn't know what she did. So, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to tell him what she did because I know how mad he's going to get. So, maybe I'll just keep that one to myself and I'll see what I can do to fix at least one of the two projects and call it one of life's little lessons learned for myself. It could have been worse, I'm sure. So I just need to get over it. Apologize to my friend Sherry. And that's it. That's all I can do, right, you guys? I know Sherry won't be mad or anything. She's so sweet. But I just feel bad because she's just does so many nice things for me, and then to have that get just destroyed. I just pray that she didn't spend too much money on the little lamp that she sent to me. Okay, this one is not picking up. All I can think of is I must have gotten resin on my my little resin picker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. There. Now I just figure, you know, my dog, she already got in trouble by me. I mean, she gets in trouble by me. I discipline her, but not too bad. Okay, those look gorgeous in there. And then I'm going to take some small ones and one right there. And there. Okay, there is no resin on there, so I've got to think that maybe there's none. There is some on that one. I must have forgotten this one. Or I just put it in a different spot. I bet that's what I did. I think I put it up here. I just hate when these do this and it's hard to pick them up. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. And that one. And I think I want to put one on each of those. Right there, right there. Okay, and that should do it. So that's just 4 more. I want you to be able to see these rhinestones because they are absolutely stunning. I really mean that, you guys. I love these rhinestones so much. Okay. They just add a whole another dimension to this piece. And then I take that back. I lied. Because I'm going to also go right here and here and that one and that one with teeny tiny ones. Of course, we can't put anything in that top hole because that's where our jump ring is going to go. Or I'd probably put something in there too. Okay, one there. And one there. Okay, you guys, I think that's it as far as those are concerned. So we're going to pick this up and try like crazy not to drop it and put that under our lamp now. And we've got that one done. That one doesn't have much on it at all, really. I'm just trying to get these other little pieces out of there. And we've got that one done. So I'm going to show you guys this one and how gorgeous it looks now. You see those rhinestones? Am I right or am I right about how beautiful those are? They are absolutely gorgeous. And then the flowers at the bottom look so pretty on there. And that one is done. That is exactly what that one needs to look like. This one, I think I'm going to keep pretty plain. I really, really, truly did want to use this little bow, but I just feel like it's just too much, you guys. Don't you feel like that's just too much? Let me know in the comments. If you think I should add this bow on there, let me hold it in my hand and you can see what it looks like. Do you think I should put that bow on there at the bottom or not? I'm going to right now nip this right there. And I'm going to put this piece here. Oh, and I put that little rhinestone on there. Shoot. I might have to pop that off. I think I do have to pop that one off. If I can. I hope I can. I should be able to. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, got it. I cut into my fingernail, but that's okay. All right, I got that one out of there, so I'm going to set this right there, just like that. And we've got a hole down here to hang something from. I'm going to put a dot of glue right in the center here. Just a teeny dot. And very quickly put that down. Right there. And I'm going to resin around it. we're going to put just a little bit back behind there as well. And that one I'm going to put in and tip it like I did the other ones before. Well, like I did that one before when we did the top piece. This one is done. And look at, again, those rhinestones. Look at how gorgeous they are. Oh my word, they're so pretty. Okay, so let's get... That one would have been pretty on one of them too. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, that's okay. I've got it for another one. All right, so we're going to go light and breezy on this one. Where did I put my other? There we are. Got that one and that one. That one. I don't want that. Maybe that would be cute on there. I thought I had more dangles than this. I've got this dangle. That would actually be pretty on there. No red. We don't need red. Yeah, I think that's gold. I don't want gold. Oh, I did have this. This would be pretty, but it's too big, I think. So, the other thing I do have is I have this little flower, and I could put that off to the side on this one. It seems just a little bit big though, I think. And I've got this bow. Again, it's got to go to the side. I'm not going to put it on the top or the bottom. If I'm going to put anything on this, it's going to go off to the side. And that actually does look pretty off to the side right there. I think that would be pretty. I don't know. We'll think about that one. Hold on, you guys. Okay, everybody, I'm sorry. I did a bad thing. I went ahead and I got the charms placed on this one. I wasn't thinking. These are on. I think I did those on camera. I think. I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and put the charms on this one, and I have something else I'm going to add to this one. And then we're going to be pretty much all done with these. So let's go ahead and let's get going and get these finished. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to add these charms here, possibly, to this one. I don't know if I want to add 2 of these or not. That would go that way. I don't know. Or maybe this small one. But I do have these that I want to add to this one, and you can see that's what I added to this. Look at how beautiful. It came from some peacock earrings, and these I put one on this one. I did add one to that one just because I felt like it. I love them so much. So we're going to add these 2 to this one because they're kind of in that bluish greenish color. And we're gonna get this done. So first things first, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a jump ring. Let's see. I think I kind of need a bigger jump ring for this. So we're gonna use this one to put these other 3 charms on. So we're gonna go with this one first, this one second, and this one third. So we've got those all together, and those are going to go in that bottom hole. Let's see, do we want to add, hold on, I was thinking about adding this to the front side of this. Let's see. It feels like too much. It's too bulky. Too bulky. I don't know. That might be too bulky too. I don't want to go too crazy with this. Maybe if I go with these three. Can't put that one on with those. That's where the problem is. So, I was looking to see if I have like a piece of chain somewhere in here that I could add in here to this one. I had a piece earlier, but I must have put it in a different place because I don't see it here. Maybe if I add, maybe if I go like this, we'll add a key, because that hangs nice and straight, and that'll hang nice and straight, and then we've got that. I think that looks kind of cool. Or do we want to put a smaller key on there, one of these rustic ones, and then, where'd it go? Oh. And then put that one on. I think that's better, actually. It's not so big and bulky. Okay, so let's close this jump ring up. Whoops. My pliers, these are slick ones, so they don't grip onto things, and these other ones, they have teeth on them, but the teeth are getting worn down, I think. Okay, so we've got those on there, and then we're going to take these two and we're going to put them off to the sides. I thought that would be pretty, so I can actually open that with my finger. And we're going to go right here with this one. And I hope these are going to look really cool. I think they are. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect. And then I've got my jump ring here. Let's grab a hold of this one. I've got so much stuff up under my nails from this day's work. I don't know what I did, but something decided to hang on to my nail. Let's see. Yes, that's the right way. I wanted to make sure that was going to hang the right way. There we go. And we're going to close that up. Let me make sure those are together. Yes, they are. And then look at that. That looks really, really pretty. So that's what that one looks like. All done. And then let's get all of this stuff sort of out of the way here. I was supposed to put this on there. I just realized that. There we go. That would have been the one. We're going to add this to this. So let's just take, we're going to grab a small jump ring here, since we're only going to put this one item on it. Now I need to see if this is going to hang correctly. If I put it through this way, that is if it will go through that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll hang this from the heart up here. And I think once I get it hooked, I can get it to hang right. We'll see. Gonna have to see on that, because the hole for the to hang the dangles from on the original, oh shoot, I let go of it. Where'd it go? I can't see it. The hole for the original dangles on this piece is so small that it's only going to hold one jump ring, period. It's not going to hold two. And I've got a narrow jump ring on that one. So, yeah, I don't... Oh, you know what? I think what we need to do is we need to use a bigger jump ring since we're going up through that heart. That's part of my problem. Okay, let's see. Goes this way. So that's going to be the front. So I need to go through this that away. That away. Okay. Make sure it's still hanging on its own there. Close it up and we'll see how that's going to hang. If it hangs nicely, then we'll leave it the way it is. If not, I will probably change something else to make sure it stays on there because I like that charm for this. And actually it works. It hangs forward. So we're all good to go there. So that's this one. Lots of pretty dangles on that. Let's lay it down. So there's that one. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then I wanted to add this because it falls right between those rhinestones just perfectly, and look at how beautiful it looks. I know it's gold, you guys. I don't care. I'm okay with that. I'm going to use E6000 on this because it's got a big area for me to add that to. And we're going to put that right there. And you know what? I think I want to add some E6000 to the back of this as well. Some items you just... Oh, let me nip that thing off the back. I didn't realize it had a pendant hole in it. Okay, so let's put some on the back side of this. Just like that. And, oh shoot. And lay that right down on there. And that is gorgeous, you guys. Oh my God, look at how beautiful that turned out. And this has all these pretty peacock dangles on it. This one's got 2 and this one's got 1. I just added it in there. I know it's blue, but I love it anyway. It looks beautiful. So I think I've got 3 winners here. I love all of them for different reasons. And that's it, you guys. So we have our project done. Let's go ahead and give you guys an even closer close-up. And we're going to push that stuff back and pull these up a little bit. That one's good. And that one's good. And you need to be able to see everything on that one. So there we go. So that's it, you guys. We have 3 beautiful, beautiful pendants. I can turn these into brooches. I can turn them into just leaving them as pendants. I wouldn't dare turn these into keychains or anything like that. A purse charm, maybe. But even then, you're taking a risk because on a purse charm, you know, they can get caught on something while you're walking through a store or whatever, and you could end up losing it. But they would work as purse charms. And for me, I think they make gorgeous pendants. I really, really do. I will be putting these in my Etsy shop, so have a look over there. You guys already know my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful box is out of commission, so until I'm able to fix that, that had to come out of my Etsy shop. I did that on one of my breaks here, and also the lamp. So I'm sorry about that. So those were 2 great projects that I'm sure, you know, probably would have sold fairly quickly, and I was actually going to turn the box into an embellishment box. So I will go ahead and do that when I repair it and redo it. And yeah, so we will have an embellishment box of made from that as soon as I am able. So I'll get that done fairly quickly, you guys. It shouldn't be too long before I get that completed. Well, that would be pretty on there. So I would imagine I'll have it done in a couple of days or so. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will at some point put the video up where I made these beauties. So here we've got one that is fully intended to be used as a brooch. And we've got, hi Abby. We've got this one that is just a pendant, so it could be used in any number of ways, as a necklace, as a brooch. I think this would be a pretty brooch too. Not as heavy as this one. And then we have this one, which I kind of intended as a pendant for sure, because it's got the hanging piece at the top, and all I need to do is put the hardware on it for the top. And I've got some silver snake chains that I will probably put here, here, and here before I sell those. And I'm going to put a pin on this one and possibly put a pin on this one and turn those into brooches and get those in my shop. These would also be pretty put into, what I really want to do is I want to make a shabby chic boho necklace with the laces and all the tassels and things. So what I might do is I might add one of these into that. Because I am going to be doing that here very shortly. That's one of my to-dos right now. Maybe I'll try testing one of these in that, because I really do think it would be gorgeous. So anyway, you guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. I can really use your... Oh, I didn't even put this one in camera view. I'm sorry, you guys. I can really use your support and your thumbs ups and your comments, because that is what keeps my channel going. That's what makes my channel grow. And suddenly, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of help from YouTube, sending more people my way. I mean, I don't know if it's them or if it's coincidence, or maybe I'm just getting more views lately. I don't know. But I do know that the thumbs ups and the comments are what help me the most to get additional subscribers, you guys. So, and then of course they have to like my videos in order to want to subscribe. But I don't usually have too many troubles there once they get on and they watch a few videos. I seem to do okay in getting those subscribers. So it's just getting them here, getting YouTube to send them here to check out my videos. And if you know people in Happy Bird's Glitter Nest that watch her videos, I'm sure those people would enjoy watching these videos as well. And so share my videos with them, get them over here, ask them to come on over and subscribe and take a look at my videos. I greatly appreciate it, you guys. And take care. God bless. Love your families. Be safe, be well. You're all amazing, and I hope that you will come back for my next video. Not sure what the next one is going to be, but it will be something pretty good. I do have this little box that I want to alter, and I have a couple of other things that I want to do. Who knows? Maybe I'll even put that mess of a box that got chewed up by my dog in a video and revamp it in front of your eyes so you guys can see what I do with it the second time around. So thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. Love you all. God bless. Bye-bye.